Hello, everybody. How are you doing on this fine, murderous Monday? So, we are going to be doing a recap today of Dexter Season 5. How fun is that, right? Hold on just a second. Wait a minute. Okay, just want to make sure I have what I needed here. So we are waiting on Miss Abigail. She is going to be running a few minutes late, she said. And I have been back and forth with my son's school this morning. I'll get into that in a minute. Hello, Ashley. How are you? How are you? Check out my big tray. I love it so much. Hey, Mickey Joe. I ordered another one, Ashley. I ordered a mint one. The mint green color. So, yeah. And she said, I've been talking to her, and she said that she has to get a part for her 3D printer. So she's hoping to have more next week. She sold out already yesterday. Yeah, I saw you'd mentioned it was an eggplant one. Thanks, Mickey. I got this one on Etsy, and I love it. It's massive. But I love it, love it, love it. But yeah, Abigail is running a few minutes late. She said her in-laws were still there and they were leaving, and she was telling them goodbye, I guess. Hold on just a second. I'm texting back and forth with Eli's teacher. Sorry about this. Kind of an impromptu. Okay, I'll wait for Abigail to get here before I talk about the whole school thing. Oh, and I have new nails. Blah, 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 blah. So I messaged, or I called Abigail. When was it? Not before last. It was after Bob the Builder's live. It was after the Abigail's live where Bob was there. And I was like, okay, I'm taking my nails off. I need to redo them. What color should I do? And I gave her the options that I had. And her and Anna both said, go with green and red for Christmas. So I was like, okay, I'll do the green with the red accent nail. And I left them matte instead of like putting a clear coat to make them glossy. But that is what I did. So we are, like I said, on Dexter Season 5. And I have a frog in my throat today. Abigail says she's coming. Good morning, evening, Danielle. Thanks, Ashley. But yeah, so we're just waiting for Abigail. And in the meantime, I am working on my cat-eared mystery diamond painting. And I do believe that it is a wave. If you can tell, it's upside down for you. Here, I'll turn it around. Does it not just look like a wave to you? I think that's what it is. It could be like a tree, or maybe like kind of abstract, like a tree and a wave at the same time, depending on your perception of it. You know what I mean? I don't know. We will see. I told them that you were running late because your in-laws were leaving and you were telling them goodbye. But that was the nice version. If you need to tell them your version, then go right ahead. You can do that once you get here. But anyway, yes. Cat-eared mystery diamond painting. I like the squares. This one is a square one. It's pretty cool because like I said, I don't remember, it was maybe on my last live that the 5200, the white ones, are glow in the dark, which is really cool. So we'll see what it looks like when it's done. I'm hoping that today I can do a whip and chat, because I haven't done one in a while, and yeah. So we'll see how that goes. I'm still in a food coma. Still in food coma today. I'm like, ugh. Oh, hey, Shay, I didn't see you pop in here. Didn't see you come in, darling. Sorry, just scrolling through the comments. I need to get the comments up on my phone so I can see what's going on. Let's take a drink. Channel. Turn the volume all the way down. Put it on live chat. Ashley says, I'm working, Jenny, so I'm just listening mostly. No problem. No problem. But yeah, Ashley, I promise I'm going to get caught up on General Hospital one of these days. It'll happen. I'm not sure which day it'll be. But I'm so behind on everything because of Dexter. It's keeping me. Let me get a drink. I'm drinking Sprite, and I have coffee here. Oh, I'm sure I won't be disappointed. It's always something good. So is there like multiple storylines or just one really big one? But yeah, I've been watching so much Dexter that I haven't had time to catch up on any of my other shows. And see, I also watch Days of Our Lives, and I'm really behind on it too. So I'm like, ugh. I'm not good at dividing my time between all the things. Multiple, but they tie in together. Hey, Ureli. How are you, girlfriend? So let me ask while we're here, is anybody a little bit meh about the 25% off Cyber Monday deal? Like, do we think that this is all they're going to do, or are they going to surprise us with something else later today? Or have I missed something? Like, I looked at my email again. But, yeah, I'm like, I'm really still kind of honked off that they didn't put the pink and purple Chuck back up. I was hoping that they had kept a few back for, like, Monday. Oh, I think Abigail just popped in. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, they did. I feel like it was hyped up, and I think that they had originally planned on saving that last set of 20-something to be on Monday. I don't know why they went ahead and did it on Friday. But yeah, I mean, I was hoping for like a buy two, get one free or something good. But yeah, 25 off the whole thing. I was like, it's not worth it. And there wasn't anything newly released, I don't think, today. So I'm like, I really don't want to pay 25% off of something that I could have gotten for 35% off. You know what I mean? So, yeah, not really crazy today about the sale, but maybe they'll blow us out of the water sometime today. And Abigail, give me a thumbs up when you're ready, sister. I see you in the back. Ooh, it's snowing here now. We're getting snow. It's switching over from rain to snow. Is this a thumbs up, Abigail? Can I add you to the stream now? Okay, thumbs up she gave me. There she be.
Hello, I'm sorry I'm late. It's my mother-in-law's fault.
You think someone messed up, Shay, or Abigail, or Ashley? You think like maybe someone, you think that maybe someone like hit the button a little too quick and everything went out on Friday instead of today?
It's very possible. That's something that someone else I know had hypothesized. I can't remember who it was though.
Yeah, we were just talking about how we were all a little bit disappointed in the 25% off today.
I'm disappointed in it too.
Yeah. And Melly, I don't think Melly is here, but Melly lovingly sent me a screenshot this morning and to show me the sale in case I like missed the email or something. I'm sure she saw it and screenshotted it and like sent it to everybody that she could think of. Like, hey,
Right?
go look.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm here now. I'm good. I can begin speaking about the things. I am sorry. I'm literally 11 minutes late.
That's okay. It doesn't matter.
So, my in-laws just left. Hey, Ashley, how are you? Hello, Shay. Hello, Girlie. Let's see who else is in here that I missed. I'm sorry. Hello, Mickey. Hello, Danielle. I'm sorry that I'm late. Everyone knows that my in-laws were in town. They just left today. So, like, literally 11 minutes ago. And I don't want them to know I am on YouTube. So I couldn't go live. I couldn't even set up until they left. So the second that they left, I started bringing my stuff because I brought it with me to go live at my mom's house. So the second they left, I started bringing stuff back. And next thing you know, because they used to live here and we haven't changed the lock. So next thing you know, they start coming in. And I'm like, oh, I got to put it all back. And so I was like, oh. So they are gone officially. My door is locked. They left. They're gone. They're gone. Did I mention they were gone? Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. They are gone. Amen. So I'm here now. I am working on my mystery diamond painting as well. This is from Cat Eared as well. Yours is a wave, I'm certain, and mine is a tiger. But low key, for a while, I thought it might be Jesus. Because if you look right here, that looks like Jesus.
Turn it around so I can see it.
Which way? This way?
No, like, and turn it once more so that it's like there. Now it's
See
no.
Jesus? See, this would be his eyes. This is his mouth, and this is his beard. See Jesus?
Oh yeah, I see that now. It does. Kind of.
It does, right? And it's not Jesus. It is a tiger.
Bye, Urelli. We'll miss you.
Bye.
She's at work. She was for real working and lurking.
So I am, I'm here.
Well,
I'm not. What is your experience with this? Because I'm having fun with it, as much fun as one can have. But I find that, like, when I do diamond paintings, my eyes are drawn towards the colors. So when I pick up a teal drill, and I know what the symbol looks like, so I just let my eyes guide me to where all the teal places is. Obviously, if there's multiple colors that are in the same family, I have to be more careful. But all of it's black and white, and it irritates me. And I'm having fun with it. Because I genuinely didn't know what it was going to be until I started placing orange and I got like his ears done. Right. Because I still didn't know what it was going to be up until that part.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just not. I'm having fun. I'm just not. My eyeballs aren't properly working.
I don't know. I think it's easy to work on. However, it's not like I have a lot of color to deal with. You have lots of colors. I have 10 colors, all of which are black, white, and different shades of gray.
Oh, yeah, I've got 32. And it's like
Hey.
various shades of tiger. So like this entire part right here is very confetti. I mean, like as we go down, we get more color blocking where there's like a solid block of one color. But like, I mean, you can see how many colors. There's green and purple in the top part here. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like green here and there's purples and stuff. Like, he is a very confetti boy.
Well, he'll probably be pretty.
Yeah, he will. But I'm just like, it's not that I'm not having fun. It's just that like I am not enjoying the massive amounts of confetti.
Right.
But
Here, Kaya.
hello, Kaya. But
So, real quick, before we get into the whole Dexter thing, I was just telling them before you hopped on that I was texting back and forth. I had to stop for a minute and text back and forth with Eli's teacher. So, Mickey, are you still here? Mickey is my sister, and she's not going to be happy when she hears this.
oh no.
Yeah. She may have fallen asleep. Well, no, she shouldn't be asleep, but she may have hopped off. Anyway, so I texted Eli's teacher last night because I was, wanted to see if they needed anything for me to send in today since they were on break, as far as lunch things go, that kind of thing. And she said, "Oh, did you not get the message?" And I said, "No, what message?" And she said, "The message that we're in quarantine." And I said, no. So, long story short, the aide that works in his classroom tested positive for COVID.
When?
Last week.
So
legit, like right before Thanksgiving.
So for all intents and purposes, that person who didn't tell you like they were supposed to really messed up.
I don't know. They said they called and couldn't leave a message on my phone because it said voicemail was full.
Okay, but one time
you
have to quarantine. One time's not enough.
Because I saw or they should have at least texted me, or because his teacher, we text back and forth all the time and I didn't hear nothing out of nobody. But the thing is he's not under quarantine because he wasn't with her 48 hours prior to her first symptoms. Apparently, I don't know exactly how that works.
But the rest of the class is quarantined?
Everyone that had been there, because there were him and another one or two students that hadn't been there that week. Eli didn't go to school on, I think he may have went Monday, but not Tuesday, and then he only goes 3 days a week anyway, so he obviously didn't go on Friday. So yeah, it was just so they were texting me back and forth to let me know about that, and that they were sending school work out and leaving it on the front porch, that kind of thing, So that's what I was just texting back and forth with them about. But anyway, then I got another text and said that the whole district is going into quarantine starting tomorrow. So I guess everybody in the school district is going back to virtual learning for a period of time. I don't know how long, but I was told that in the other school district, who was like in the same county as us, apparently some of the cooks had to be quarantined in the kitchen because, not in the kitchen, but the cooks in the kitchen had to be quarantined because one or more of them had tested positive in the other school district. So apparently it's just making its waves around here.
That
But
is.
legit just had 2 family Thanksgivings this week, you know?
That's, oh my gosh.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I get the notifications, like they'll call me when they tell us that there's kids that have tested positive for COVID at school, or people that have tested positive for COVID at school. But so far, we have been lucky enough that none of the people have come in contact with Austin. So, and like we both work,
Right.
and I mean, yeah, I could go back to having him at my mom's house, but what kind of life is that for either of us?
Right. That's miserable. I mean, especially for you, you know?
And like, what do I like that? And see, like, the thing is like, it's so hard to be a parent in these times because any decision you make is criticized. You send your kid to live away when they could be home, you're a bad parent. You send your kid to school when they could be at home, you're a bad parent. Like,
Right.
I mean, it's like everything sucks.
It just don't matter what you do. No matter what you do, somebody's going to be upset about it. So the thing, in my mind, I'm thinking, I don't care what anybody thinks. I'm the parent, you know.
And I feel like I can make a good decision for my child, but then when you have like people having to be quarantined and like contact tracing and stuff that goes on at our school and stuff, it kind of, it starts to get to you and you're like, oh my gosh, like
Say,
this
big
is
girl, I'm feeling you. Mine just went back today after being quarantined. They called me and couldn't get me, so they called my husband. They should have called or texted you. Exactly. You're right, Shane. They have my husband's phone number. And like I said, they have my cell phone number, so if they can't get through calling, they can text me, you know,
yeah, they should have texted you.
or send me an email, or there's various ways to reach me. You can come and leave a daggone note on my front door, you know. Hey,
Yeah, they're bringing schoolwork to your front door.
right. But
That's so annoying.
Kaya says, I feel it's a matter that everyone is going to have it at one point or another. Well, to be honest, I'm not so sure that I didn't already have it like in last year late before anybody even knew what it was, to be honest.
That's something that I have heard a lot. I work at a hospital. For those of you who don't know, I work at a hospital, and at the time, in like February-ish, I had a nurse come down and start talking to me and saying that, to be honest, they think that they passed it around already.
Right.
And then my mother-in-law got super sick in February. And like I said, they used to live with us. So when she got really sick, she was still here. And something inside, like usually I'm like, oh, Austin, keep your distance. Don't, you don't want to get sick. But like when she had whatever she had, I was like, Austin, don't you dare go in that room. I don't know, like, I don't know what it was, because like I have never been like, I'm like, I'm strict about like, oh, you don't want to give her hugs and get sick too. But I straight up told him, don't you dare go in that room. And
Right.
I've never said that regarding like a cold before. But I mean, like the way she was moaning, you would have thought she was dying.
Yeah. Well, I know,
Ashley
like,
thinks she had it in January. It's the sickest she was ever. Hello, Crafting Journey.
hey, Crafting Journey. Thanks. I got my pin from Enabler's Outpost.
So did I. But I mean, I don't know. I've heard a lot of people say that. I've heard people say that they think they had it in November. I've heard people say they think they had it in January and February. I mean, look. Kaya says that she thinks that she might have had it in December, January 1st week when she was out of work for a week for flu bronchitis, and they didn't test for anything at the ER.
Well,
Cracking
I
jokes,
heard
I can't
people
buy
last
another thing.
year before COVID happened that they would be sick and this was back in the winter. They would be sick and they would go to the doctor or whatever, and they would check them for the flu, like
Right.
test for the flu, and it would come back negative. Well, we didn't know about COVID then, so they weren't testing for COVID. So
Right.
yeah, if they tested negative for the flu, they probably had COVID and didn't even know it.
Right. And you know what? I think I know for a fact. Hello, that one random crafter. How are you? I know for a fact that this thing is evolving. Like, it's in the news and everything. I'm thinking that it started out far less volatile as far as spreading goes, because my mother-in-law, we live in when she was here, we lived in really close quarters, and none of the rest of us got it. My fiance's cousin thinks he had it back in February, and he lives with his mom in, once again, close quarters, and she didn't get it. So
Right.
I think that the initial strain of it, like the initial pre-evolving, was not as volatile as far as spreading goes.
Melly said she's behind, so she's logging out.
Okay.
Hi and bye then, I
Hi.
guess.
I think this was for about a while, but it was hush hush. Yeah. I don't want to say. Okay, look. Here's the thing. I'm gonna preface this by saying I am a conspiracy theorist. Okay, I do some deep diving. I mean, you might consider me crazy, but for me, it's just like you know that saying, don't believe anything you hear and only half of what you see.
Right.
I don't believe anything ever. I took it one step forward. I don't believe anything ever. So for me, I am a conspiracy theorist, so I deep dive and everything like that. I know for a fact that this was known about for a while, and they just didn't want to tell us because, well, it originated in China. Okay.
Right.
China knew about it since before November. The first case that they can confirm was November 17th, 2019. They didn't start talking about it until well after that. But by that point in time, I forget how many people had died. So, I mean, they didn't want it to get out because, well, you know what? Let's talk about Dexter before I say something that I might regret later.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I'm sure we've already discussed it, and if we haven't, I'm sure it'll come up again soon.
Right.
Because we are very like-minded.
That's true. We are.
So how was everyone's Dexter? Oh, yes, be careful. Hello, Robert. How are you?
Hey, Robert.
Oh, goodness gracious. I almost spiraled out of control. I reeled myself back in.
You're goofy.
Bye, Kaya.
Bye, guys. Bye, Kaya.
I'm so happy to hear that, Robert. Let's see. Oh.
Yeah, we're 30 minutes in and have yet to talk about Dexter.
Yes, let's discuss Dexter. So, wow.
Yeah, I know.
Like, literally, like, what? Like, I'm, like, wow. Like, the last episode was so crazy. Like, I watched it. I finished it at about 6 a.m. because I worked an overnight last night. I know that you probably know that, but they may not. But I worked an overnight last night. So I finished the last episode at like like 10 after 6. And I wrote down, I can't find my paper. Oh, you've never seen Dexter? You gotta see it. I have not seen episode 1. Ashley, you gotta catch up. Everyone's gotta watch Dexter. This is not, I don't make the rules. You just gotta catch up.
Right.
Crafting journey. We are both working on cat eared. I'm working on a mystery painting that I have decided is a tiger. And Jenny's also working on a cat eared. And what do you think it is again?
I think it's a wave.
I think so too.
But yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, that's all, it's so cute. We're both working on mystery paintings and we're doing a Murderous Monday.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. That's funny.
But
I'm happy to see that season 9 is coming out. One random crafter. Me too.
And that's the whole purpose of this. Jenny was talking about it, and I was like, do I need to watch Dexter? And she's like, yes. And then next thing you know, it evolved into Murderous Monday. One thing led to another.
Oh, which, by the way, do you have the link handy for people to vote for the next
Let me grab
Murderous
it.
Monday?
Let me see. I know I got it somewhere.
So we're doing season 5. There are seasons 8, total of 8 seasons of Dexter. So when we get finished with season 8, we decided we're going to continue Murderous Monday, but we're going to move to a different show. And Abigail is going to put a link in the chat for you guys to go vote for what show you want next. There are several to choose from when you vote. So we are excited about what will be coming up next, depending on what you guys want.
There is the link, but I have a confession to make, Jenny. I thought that I put it on our email from our last event. Turns out it's my direct email. So
Oh, that's okay.
So I can show you the results and everything. I don't think that, let me see. I think that at this point in time, there's not too many people that have responded, but oh my God, am I receiving more packages?
Uh-oh.
Oh my God. What is happening?
Well, you got somebody pecking at your door?
No, I opened my email really quickly while I was grabbing the link by accident because it's under Gmail and the link is under Google, so I just accidentally clicked it. And it looks like I'm getting more packages, which is absolutely insane.
Oh, the concept crafting journey is that, so like Abigail was saying, Dexter, I don't know if you're familiar with Dexter, but it's a serial killer series TV show that came on years and years ago. So we have we're binge watching it again. Why is my
And it's really cool because Jenny has seen it before, but Abigail has not.
Right.
So I'm watching it for the first time, and I always like to ask Jenny. So Jenny, is there anything that you noticed this time around that you had forgotten?
I forgot that you were going to ask me that question. Totally forgot that you were going to ask me that question. But back to the concept, Rebecca, really quick before I answer or try to answer her question, is that the concept is every Monday we get together live and just chit chat about the season, the season that we just finished watching. And it's called Murderous Monday. So after Dexter is over, we're done with Dexter, we're going to move on to a new TV series, and we'll do Murderous Monday on that one. And people can vote via the link that she put into the comments what show they want us to binge watch next. but everyone
And
binge watches with us, you know.
right. And it's always fun. Right now we have 4 choices in our thing, but I left one for other as well. So we have Bates Motel, How to Get Away with Murder, Nurse Ratched, The Good Girls, and then other. So yes, we alternate channels. Yeah. So like this week we are live on her channel. Next week we will be live on my channel. And it just so happens to work out that I have even and you have odd. Is that right? So far.
I think so, yeah.
I'm sure it'll change.
Right.
But it's always a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is really fun. But Dexter this season, okay, was nutso. So last
I
week,
know.
just in case there are people in here we don't want to spoil, let's not talk about what happened in the last episode of season 4. I know that Tammy Hyler got caught up. She messaged me last night and said she got caught up. And she said, why? I'm like, I know.
Oh, is she in season 4 now?
She finished season 4, so she saw how it ended. So she hasn't started season 5 yet because she's been sick.
Okay.
Guys, if you can think about Tammy Hyler, she's not been feeling well, and just hoping and praying that she gets some fast recovery.
Yes.
But as far as this season of Dexter goes, it was a little bit crazy. So we're introduced to a new chick in Dexter's life named Lumen. And the reason,
that whole story was crazy.
yeah, right?
Insane.
So he gets Dexter's new person that he wants on his table is some guy that has been apparently killing women. And he works for the state of Miami or the county of whatever county in Miami. And he picks up dead animals off the street. That's like his city job or whatever. And so Dexter befriends this guy kind of. And that part where Dexter sticks him in the neck with the needle, and then Boyd turns around and shoots Dexter in the stomach with the taser gun was hilarious.
I know. Oh my gosh.
It was just so funny. And so here they're going, Dexter wakes up and he's like, where am I? What's going on? And then he looks over and then Boyd's like on the bed gurney next to him, giving him the evil eye.
Like a stare off, man.
Right, right. It was
hi,
so
Bob.
funny. Yeah, Shay, they were just staring at each other like it was hilarious because Boyd's thinking, what are you trying to do to me? What's your deal?
Right.
And then after a bit, he finally sneaks in the house and gets, Boyd again. And then little did he know there's little eyes watching from behind a locked door. And then Dexter realizes someone has witnessed him murdering Boyd.
Hey, real quick, Bob, Mom's not watching, right? Because Mom's not caught up. I just want to make sure because my mom's still out here talking about Rita, and I'm like, Mom.
Don't get too excited.
Oh, thank you, Crafting Journey. That would be nice. Okay, all right. Mom's not watching. Proceed. Crafting journey. This is Bob is my sister. Or sometimes when she's feeling up to it, she's Bob the Builder. So, anyways, you can go ahead and proceed. My mom's not watching. I just wanted to make sure.
Okay, but yeah. So anyway, Dexter opens the door and tries, to take care of her. I mean, he like tries to find out who this person is, and then when it gets to the part, I mean, she's like fighting him tooth and nail, like every step of the way, and it's obvious that she had been mistreated, this girl,
Yes.
and that whole story plays out, but it's pretty, like, you see like a very caring, loving side to Dexter. Not that we haven't before, but he's
But
like
this
cleaning
side's
up the
different.
wounds.
It's different this time.
Yeah, he's cleaning up the wounds on her back because they had used a whip or something on her back. And so he's cleaning up the wounds on her back and on the rest of her, her hands in different places. And it was just really sweet. He was just being real gentle with her,
Right.
And even then, she still wakes up and is like stabbing him in the arm with a knife and all this. And he's like, lady, this is what's going to happen. This here is what's happening to you if you don't stop. And this was what was going to happen to you if I hadn't. And he takes her out and shows her the women in the barrels, the barrel girls
Right.
or whatever they're called. But as far as what did I notice different, like you normally ask me, again, I'm going to give you the same answer. I don't even know. I'm bad at that. You're going to have to ask me that like in advance so I can pay more attention.
Okay. Jenny, what do you notice about season 6?
Oh my God. Right?
It's just my favorite question to ask because, like, when I watch movies, again, I notice different things the second time around. So I'm always like, interesting. And so I always like to ask because I know that this is not your first rodeo with Dexter. And I want to know, like, what, as someone who's seen it before. Bye, Ashley. Have a good day.
Bye, Ashley.
But as somebody
Yeah,
who's
now
seen it before,
it's snowing. I'm sitting here at my window looking out. It's so pretty.
I always wonder, like, what sticks out the first time. And, like, because when you recall things, again, like, I just woke up. When you recall things, you might remember them differently than they actually happened. So I always like to ask, what did you notice? So that's my favorite question. But the last episode was absolutely insane.
Yeah, it was.
I wrote down a couple notes and I didn't do anything like crazy. I just wrote down a couple notes and I can't even find the paper. But luckily, I think I remember most of what I wanted to say. If you notice in the latter half of the season, he is quite literally being boxed in all the time. He's got the Miami Police Department investigating things that he did. He's got Deb, who is just like a hair off of him. And,
Right.
and then all the way at the end, I mean, he's like, the only thing separating from him and his sister is a plastic sheet.
Exactly. I know.
And then he's got Quinn and Lindy. Is that his name? Whatever his
Liddy.
name.
Liddy, yeah.
Liddy, yeah, him. So, which, that's really rude to have somebody be called Lundy and somebody called Liddy, but
Right.
I'll argue with them later about that. And then you have himself. He's constantly fighting himself. He's got family that he's constantly like one mistake away from revealing himself to them. And then you also have, as if all that wasn't enough, you've got his current his next table attendant, if you will. Like, he is really going through it this last couple episodes. Like, he was being boxed in all around. And I was like, when the whole scene with Deb separating the shower curtain, I was like, oh my gosh. Oh my
Well,
gosh.
you have
This
the not to forget the Irish nanny. I mean, not that
Yeah.
she's on him for anything like that, but just that she's like, he's constantly having to like apologize to her for being late, and he's
Yep.
already told him, you got one more chance.
And every time I low key have a panic attack every single time because I'm like, oh, he's gonna lose her. He's gonna lose her. Yep, for sure
Yep.
this time he's gonna lose her. Yep, for sure this time. Hey Tammy.
Hey, Tammy, how are you feeling? How are you feeling today? Hope you're feeling better. Nikki said it would take me years to
Years
catch
to catch up on General Hospital, not joking at all. I think something might be off with the nanny. You know what? I thought that for a little bit too, but she seems nice. But it's the nice ones you got to worry about sometimes. So
Right.
I don't know.
And let's say you were right about Glenn and Deb.
Yep. And you know what's messed up is Dexter literally his wife just died.
Oh, I know.
So, like, not to be that person, but that really bothered me for a little bit.
Right.
I mean, I got over it because I know that he doesn't feel emotions the same way that, like, we do, but it still bothered me. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. I agree. That part where Lumen is in the bathroom and somebody's trying to come in the door, she has the knife and she's on the phone with Dexter, and he's like, I'm on my way, I'm on my way, I'm on my way. And then the girls come in. They're like,
I was like, Aster, what are you doing?
right? And
But
why
I
do you
almost
look
didn't
like you're
recognize her at first.
right? I know. I'm like, why do you look like you're like 17 years old?
I know. I was like, what is happening?
That was
But
stunning.
it was a good season. It was a lot more fast paced.
Thanks,
And
Rebecca. Crafting Journey.
yes,
Yeah,
thank
if you
you.
like
I'm glad you're feeling a bit better, Tammy.
Oh, Tammy said she's feeling better. Good deal. Oh, you have a good day too, Tammy. Mickey said I had to fast forward you because I was trying to cyber shop. I think I want a metal stamp kit. Trying to find a cheap one with all the things. Oh, gotcha. That sounds like fun. The whole part where Dexter like takes what was that little girl's name? Aster's friend.
I don't know, but I really liked when he beat up the stepdad.
Right. That's what I was gonna say. He takes him to the alley or whatever. Correct.
And like you see that he's like the last episode, like he has evolved so much in between where we first started seeing him and where he is now. Like he had like it wasn't a thing. Like it was a whole thing that he felt for Lumen.
Right.
But I think part of that is honestly because of what happened to his wife. Like obviously, but like I think that the only reason that he had such strong feelings are because of that. Like I don't think that I know he was so sad, Shay. I don't think that and in addition to the fact that she has, like, as he calls it, a dark passenger, I think that the trauma and the dark passenger was what really was keeping them together. But I was sad that she decided to leave.
Right. Yeah, I was too. I just, think that Dexter kind of felt like she was the only person that knew him 100% and didn't think he was a monster,
But if you notice, he has won every season.
Right, right.
And I'm hoping that that trend continues, but I'm hoping he finds one for real.
Right.
I wonder who will be his next love interest, right? He's really getting around, huh?
Well, I mean, he is kind of hot.
A little,
For a
yeah,
serial
but
killer.
still, like, he needs to be more careful with all that, like, stuff. Because he's gonna, like, oops, I had to move my chair. But he's gonna get himself in trouble. Like, Lila was a big mistake. I don't think Lumen was. I think Lumen was exactly what he needed at that time. And, like, same thing for Rita. But, like, Lila was a huge monster whopping mistake.
Right. Robert, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that you're feeling better.
In the hospital.
Yes, Jay,
Oh,
definitely. He had a nice body. For sure. I mean, it's kind of a dad bod, but still,
but that's
not,
so in right now. Dad
yeah,
bods are so in. And, like, if we could just get mom bods in, then, like,
right.
it's all over for you skinny ladies. Mom bods, it's over, We'll get
Well,
there.
they're bringing out the high-waisted jeans again. I'm all for that.
Oh, I have a troubled relationship with high-waisted jeans. I like them, but they don't like me sometimes. Mom bods are already in, are they? Oh, I'm so glad.
Hey, Bob. How are you, my dear?
I hope that I can get a little bit more less. I don't like jeans. Oh, I don't like jeans either. I don't really feel like it's fair for an article of clothing to try and suffocate you.
Right?
That's not right. But you know, it is what it is, I guess. Like, I just, if I don't have to wear jeans, I don't.
I'm still all about my maternity jeans. I don't even care.
Oh, you know what? I want to get some maternity jeans.
I love my maternity jeans.
I was thinking about that because we've been discussing that over time. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to get maternity jeans because that's not a good idea. But then the more I think about it, I'm like, it is absolutely a good idea.
Oh, sure, it is if you want to get bigger, you know?
It's not a good idea, so don't get mom jeans. Don't get maternity jeans. So
Don't get
I
maternity
won't
jeans if
get
you
them.
want to lose weight. I'll say that. Mhm.
They're a lot more comfortable though, right?
Oh, yeah,
Do
for
they
sure.
restrict all of you? Like, because I know that, like, maybe just me because I have gained weight since the last time I bought jeans, but like it feels like I'm suffocating my thighs, my calves, and myself, if that makes sense. But then again, I don't really need to buy skinny jeans. But I don't know. I don't like high-waisted jeans unless they're fitted high-waisted.
Right.
I don't know. I just got a lot of problems.
I don't know. I'm not, like, if I can just put in my leggings and PJ pants, I'm good.
Me too.
That's all I need.
I agree.
Can we talk, though, for a minute about the Shay says my uniform is leggings with a long shirt. That's nice. I like that.
Good uniform.
One random crafter says I put mine on every few weeks to see if I need a diet, and yes, I do. I know. That's a good idea. Or maybe a very bad idea. Depends on the day. But can we talk for a minute about the Fuente brothers?
What?
How do you say that? Fuente brothers?
You're breaking up.
The Fuente brothers.
Oh, yeah. I don't like them.
Yeah, that was kind of creepy. All those like heads, decapitations and stuff. Ew.
Yeah. I didn't like that storyline. I was glad that it was like, yeah, I wasn't loving that storyline either. I was glad that was like a half a season and not like a full season like some of the storylines tend to be.
Right.
Hi, Naughty. He's a good naughty boy.
And the whole point when like they do the sting in the club, they like Huerta was
I think
all,
she's gone off the deep end. I'm gonna say it.
oh God, yeah. And Batista is like he's 100% right.
Yeah.
When he's like, all you're doing is trying to keep your name clean,
Right. Which is hard because they literally just got married.
Right.
And I don't know. I'm just, I think Quinn knows something that he's just not going to talk about because he really wants to keep Deb. Do you notice that Deb and Dexter both sleep around a lot? I mean,
Right.
the whole department sleeps around a lot, but like, I don't know. Is that what adults do?
That's not what this adult does.
I mean, yeah, me either. But like, is that what adults do? Like, I mean, maybe I'm not. I don't know. Like, I don't know.
I was going to ask you, is that what they do in Miami or what? In Florida?
I don't know. I don't. I mean, I know that they sleep around a lot in Grey's Anatomy and like other drama shows, but like, where do they get the concept that adults are sleeping around unless they are? Like, I mean, I know they do it for drama, but like, they had to have gotten the idea that people sleep around from somewhere.
Right.
I don't know. I mean, I don't. Not this adult.
Same.
I don't.
Same.
I don't hardly leave my house enough to even meet people, let alone sleep around. So, like, but still, I just like the whole department. Like, I guess Grey's Anatomy is very much the same, but like, y'all need to calm down. Like, everyone has slept with everyone in that department now.
Yeah, they play musical sexy chairs or something.
I know. Oh my gosh. And then when they're not playing musical sexy chairs with each other, they're playing musical sexy chairs with others, and it's like, y'all better calm down.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm just bouncing back and forth. I'm just thinking about all the different things that really like stood out to me in this season. And Shay and anyone else that's watching Dexter, pop in with anything you would like to talk about that happened. One thing that also really cracked me up in this season was the part where the guy jumps out of Dexter's car that's wrapped in plastic and takes off.
Oh my gosh, I was laughing but also having anxiety.
Right. And Dexter like grabs him and drags him back, and literally Deb and Batista, and I don't remember who else were like shining flashlight walking in and around. Like,
Right. And I was like, oh my gosh, they are like, I mean, I don't know, is Dexter getting sloppy or are they just getting better? Because he seems to be getting like things are going wrong for him more often lately.
right. I really think he's just getting sloppy. Not that he's getting sloppy it's like there's just so much going on that he is focused on now that he wasn't in the earlier seasons, you know?
Right. He's got a lot more things like dividing his attention.
Right.
Ugh, I don't know. This season was just insanity, though.
I know. That's like it just keeps getting better and better, man.
It does. It's getting wild.
So much drama and like um sorry, I was counting my squares here.
Oh, Shay says who is going to find out first from the department about him? You know what? I think that Deb is honestly the hottest on his trail. But I think that she'll have a moment like she had when she was kind of letting the quote unquote Bonnie and Clyde vigilantes go. I think she'll have a moment like that and she'll kind of compartmentalize and make it make sense in her head and make it okay. But he really needs to stop getting emotionally involved in killing because it's going to make it easier to get caught.
Right. That whole Jordan Chase dude, I mean, he just oozes disgustingness. You know what I mean? He's just gross altogether.
I was watching him, like, not to pick on his appearance, but like I was watching him in that scene where she was up against the pole. Like,
Right.
they couldn't have picked a creepier looking man for that role. Like, he looked pretty normal every other time, but that scene right there, I was like, oh my gosh. Like, I might have peed my pants. It was so like, oh my gosh.
Same. And he's standing there whenever Dexter comes out of the hotel and he's got the head in that bowling bag on the luggage cart, you know, after he kills the coal guy or whatever. And he's like, little does he know, I've got your number one security dude's head in this bag. And he's talking to him, you know, but then whenever he hears him say tick, 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 Dexter's face just like changes, you know?
Yeah. This was a really, really like fast-paced season. Now, you know what? Yeah, when he opened his mouth really wide and his lips like low-key disappeared, I was like, oh my gosh, are you an animal or oh, thank you for coming. The one random crafter. Thank you so much for coming. But
Have a good day.
It might have been because I watched it so rapidly because I watched it. I think I watched one episode on Wednesday. Or maybe it was 2 episodes on Wednesday. I'm not sure. I watched a small amount of episodes on Wednesday. I watched probably 6 or 7 on Thursday. And I watched 3 or 4 last night. So however that breaks down. Maybe I didn't watch any on Wednesday. I don't know, but like I watched it in literally 2 days because I was going, like I went away to my mom's house, so I knew I wasn't going to be able to slowly take my time through Dexter. So I watched as much as I could on Thursday, and then I finished it last night, this morning, I guess. I finished it this morning. But I think that was part of the reason the season felt so fast paced. But even so, I've had to do that before. Like when I went away the weekend before, I watched it all by Thursday too, and I didn't watch any on Monday. So I watched it all Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So I don't know. Remember when we first started, and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish a full season, and I'm over here like finishing a season in 2 days.
Right, I know. But you're right. This season was definitely seemed more fast paced than usual.
Okay, good. I'm glad that I'm not like, because I don't want to ruin my viewing experience by watching it like that, but it was required this time. But
Yeah.
it felt like there was no stop. Like it felt like wild. It was just wild. Like there's like no other word to describe it. And like I want to pay more close attention with this next season because I feel like I was doing way too much. The 2 days that I was watching it on Thanksgiving, I was handling a bunch of stuff before I left to go to my mom's. And then last night, I was editing like 4 videos while I was watching it. So I really want to stop and like enjoy the show because I feel
Right.
like I'm not giving it enough of my attention. I feel like I'm Dexter. I feel like I'm dividing my attention too much right now.
Well, that's fine as
So
long as you're not killing anybody in the process.
I know, I might get sloppy too then. So
Oh God.
a lot of killings. Yeah, a lot was happening. Like, you know what? Somebody should go back and watch the Dexters again. The Dexters. Someone should go back and watch Dexter again and see how many people he kills per season because I think it is going up.
You think so?
I think. I mean, I think that's the way it seems to me. Like it's going up because I remember. Well, I don't know because last season with Arthur, it was like I felt like Arthur was the only one and maybe like 2 others that were on his table all season. But they like every time they have a season of Dexter, it feels like it revolves around one villain. And lately it revolves around him having like a partner too.
Right.
So I don't
Yeah.
I,
It's
I
like
don't know.
every season starts with a new storyline, and then that storyline ends at the end of the season. You know.
Which I appreciate because like well, I mean not for binge watching so much, but like for other TV shows, I really appreciate that because then I'm not left on a cliffhanger. Like I don't know if y'all remember The Walking Dead, that one right before the whole Negan baseball bat scene, that like you just see somebody getting bludgeoned from their perspective with the baseball bat, and that was the end of the season, and I was like, are you kidding me?
Right. I know.
So I appreciate it from a watching as the time goes on, like watching as the season progresses person. But as a binge watcher, I don't really, I mean, it doesn't affect me as much. But I like that the storylines are concise with that. So that I do appreciate that.
You know what's
Oh, look,
funny?
I found Gur. I found the word Gur in my painting.
The word "girl."
Yeah, like tiger Gur, like growling. I don't know. I just thought it was cute.
That is
It's
cute.
attack.
When you mentioned that about The Walking Dead, I remember that episode, that season finale, where you said that a person is getting killed, but you don't know who, when you see it from their perspective. So
Right. And
when that happened, I remember going back and watching that over and over and over to try to see because they were in a circle.
me too. Me
And I
too.
was trying
I
to
did
see who
too.
was beside of who when they were standing here, but I never could figure it out, you know.
I did that too. And then I also joined a Walking Dead spoiler page. So I knew what was happening before it happened, but it
Yeah.
still made me angry. So angry.
Me too. That's why I stopped watching. I didn't ever watch after that.
I mean, I don't know. I just, and it's like, I'm not gonna say anything, but it's still like I'm still affected by that. How many
I
ever
did.
years
I get
later?
angry about it.
Oh
Shay
my
says she
God.
only watches when she DPs.
That's, I should be doing that, but even then, I still get distracted.
I can't really do it because the way I diamond face is away from my TV. Like the way my desk is set up, my desk is set up looking in the opposite direction of where my TV is, so I can't really do that.
Um,
I mean, I could if I watched, from my laptop or my phone, but I like to watch from my big TV, so.
right. I watch on my phone or my tablet, which is a little bit larger than my phone. Oh my goodness. So,
Did we miss anything, Shay? I mean, I know we did, but is there anything that
there
we
was
missed?
so much, but I don't think that there is even like, I mean, we could talk about it for 6 days and we still would have more to say. I think
Right.
we should. I think we covered a lot. I feel like there's something I wanted to say that I forgot though, but I guess if I can't remember it, it's not important.
Shay said, I think we got it. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
There's so much, you know. The whole thing with LaGuerta, though, really ticked me off whenever they were
Me too.
in the club and she's like, tells that girl to go. And Deb's like, no, no, don't. And then LaGuerta's like, yes, do it, go. And then the girl got killed. I mean, she didn't, but the other one did. You know what I mean?
Right. I think
And
that she's getting well, you know what? At first I didn't like her, and then I started to like her, and now I'm back to not liking her.
right. She just wanted it to be resolved, and because her boss is like breathing down her neck about getting this done and taken care of, and blah blah blah. And she was just hasty in her decision, wanting to get things squared away and taken care of. But she was, you know, it was just
Thoughtless.
bad
It was
judgment
very
call on her
thoughtless.
part.
Yes. It was not a good look for her at all.
Oh, and can I ask, did anybody else notice the guy that chick cop and Deb went to see in that store? Was that Cheech or Chong? I always
I
get Cheech
can't.
and Chong confused, but I feel like one of them was. I feel like it was Cheech or Chong, one or the other. Did you notice that, Shay?
Let me look it up.
He was the store owner that ended up getting his head cut off. She said that's what she was thinking at first, but she don't think it was. It sure looked like him when they were like at the stair, like the camera was looking at his face from the side view of him. It didn't look like him, so I'm not really sure. But
Right.
she said after seeing it a few more times, I don't think it was him. It might
It
not. It
did
probably
look kind of
was.
like him. Now that you mention it, it did. I don't think I was paying enough attention when I was watching it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Definitely did look like him though, I think. But are you looking it up, Abigail?
I can't find anything about it on.
Let me go to because I have that Fandango or Fandom.
Oh yeah.
And it always tells the actors in the certain episode. But it was episode 11, right? Not 12? Or episode 10, maybe?
I don't know. Oh my gosh, I don't know.
Hold on, I'm looking. Go to the previous one. I'm looking in 10.
I'm trying to look it up. I can't. Was his name Michelangelo? Oh no, that was
Michelangelo was
that,
the
that
tattoo artist.
tattoo artist. Yeah. Okay, the name was Fozzie Golbery, and that was the no. I don't know.
Oh, it's so funny. I just typed in was Cheech. And it says, and then one of the things that comes up says was Cheech, Marin, and Dexter.
So did we figure it out? Is it?
I'm still looking. Hold on a second. We go to, sorry guys. I'm going to Wikipedia.
It does look like him. Okay.
Reading.
I'm looking at IMDb right now, looking for it. Watch on TV. Prime Video. Okay, let's see. Coco came out before Coco. The Book of Life came out before the Book of Life. He was in Psych in 2012. If we can figure out.
Yeah, I'm not seeing him on Wikipedia. It's got a list by year.
But it looks just like him, though.
No.
Like, that's crazy.
I know.
Okay. More times. Okay, so other people are thinking it, clearly.
Shay's got a question mark and a smile laughing face. She's like, is it really that important? It's one of those things where it's on my mind, and then I'm like, yeah, I gotta
find out right now.
Sorry about that. Okay. Back to the goods. So I guess we did talk about everything. Are we ready to call it a day?
Yes, I think we are good. Ooh, I just accidentally closed the browser. Let me pull it back up. Oops.
All right.
I think we're good. It's going to bug me too. I'll look it up. Right. I think we gotta, I don't know what we gotta do, but we gotta figure it out. We'll have to recap. We'll have to figure it out and come back here next week with the plan and the answer.
Right. We'll figure it out by then.
Yeah.
And if it's not him, then we will find out who the guy is.
Right.
So, you're welcome, Robert.
Yes, and let's make sure that we
tea.
give Jenny a thumbs up on the way out. I just thumbs her up because I had forgotten when I got here because I was running late. But
And make sure that next week, Murders Monday will be on Abigail's channel.
Same time, different place.
Same time, different place. Other than that, I think that is it. I'm going to go see what work they left on the porch for Eli to do today, get in contact with his teacher, see what I need to do, and kind of get busy with that. At some point today, I want to try to film a whipping chat. So we will see. You guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you the next time. Okay?
All right. Bye.
Bye, everybody. Bye.
How do I leave? I'm alone. Jenny, you left me alone. I don't know how.